There is no I in choices. Well, I think there is. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to r/facepalm, where we look at the stupidity of other people so we feel better about ourselves. Oh, and here's a quick disclaimer. Woman opens plane's emergency door before takeoff as she felt stuffy. A Chinese woman on board a Xiamen Air flight was detained after she opened an emergency exit door before takeoff for a breath of fresh air, as she felt the cabin was too stuffy. The Wuhan Lanzhou flight got delayed by 1 hour due to the incident. A second round of safety checks had to be carried out. I feel like she doesn't get the idea of, emergency door. We are human beings and the sun is the sun. How can it be bad for you? I don't think anything that is natural can be bad for you. Gwyneth Paltrow, Cosmopolitan. There are literally so many things. Like, how could anybody believe a word this woman says after that? Amazon executive promotes the company's new Echo Buds while wearing AirPods. This guy secretly hates working for Amazon, so he's like, yeah, what can I do to sneak these in? Dude, I just spent an hour arguing with half the freaking company that there can't be 60 grams of sugar in a 50-gram gummy worm. I was called a moron, and that while I may know math, I don't know anything about science. I was also told that if you added salt to water, it doesn't increase its mass or weight either, because it dissolves. Furthermore, I was told that if you have ice and melt it into water, it'll weigh less. The last two were arguments made to convince me that I was wrong about the first dispute. I want to know what company he works for and why he's still working there. China figures out a process to farm caviar, thus saving wild sturgeon from extinction and make a delicacy wildly affordable to the masses. American press. After China turned it into a cheap snack, caviar is at risk of losing its status as a luxury good. Oh no, but if it's not a luxury anymore, how will I enjoy it? No! My 14-year-old is finally taking an interest in me. Last night he asked me about my birth date. This morning he asked which street I grew up on. This evening he wanted to know where I met his mum. Lol, he's asking you for your bank security question answers. He'll want your favourite pet's name next. I kinda feel bad that his 14-year-old didn't know his birthday in the first place though. But on the contrary, what are those 3 digits on the back of your card? I like my women how I like my coffee. Vietnamese. And then an hour later, like you. I'm Filipino. I like how he gave it an hour-long gap as well, where he's like, I just need to clarify, this is what it means, right? I wish we could choose our baby fathers. Someone come tell her before I do, cause I'ma hurt her feelings. Maybe just don't tell her and, see what happens. The inventors of insulin sold the patent for $1. A vial costs about $5 to make. Yet people with diabetes are dying because drug corporations charge as much as $540 per vial in the United States. If it is $540 US, do not buy. I do not understand what the problem is. Yeah, just die, it's so much cheaper. If you've ever wondered what's the worst idea ever. That person definitely got lucky that it was only cubs that were there. If that was a full-grown lion, I don't think we'd be watching this video. Breaking news. Officer fired after arresting 2 6-year-olds at a school. What did he do to them? Like, excuse me sir, I'm gonna need to see what's in that juice box. Crying will get you nowhere with me. Phone number. Optional. Required field must not be blank. Okay? I love how you can always tell when two people want to put two different things on their website, you know? Just let one person do it. Really trying to get into hashtag Mr. Robot, but the lack of ethnic diversity throughout the story irks me. This show, like many others, plays on the same old racist tropes of white males being portrayed as the smartest and most capable guy in the room. It is the white male super tech, super hacker who is able to use his keyboard and control the whole world. It's the same old story of the white male superhero, a lame and tired chosen one, white savior archetype who, despite his scrawny, bland appearance, is portrayed as the most desired person in the narrative. It is tiring and done to death. Rami Malek is 100% Egyptian. Sister tried to make a positive message for blind people. Braille saying, "When it rains, look for rainbows." Oh. It's the thought that counts, isn't it? Maybe blind people will find it funny. Dear class, believe it or not, I have poisoned myself. I am a great believer in natural this and that, and take tincture of elderberry instead of a flu shot. But this year I made my own batch from elderberries that I grew in my own yard. They were not super ripe, and I didn't cook them. It turns out they have cyanide. I was already unwell on Monday, but I didn't know what from. Now that I've figured it out, I'm sure I'll be right in no time. But just now, I am not quite right, I just can't teach you today. I really wanted to. I'm still in my office, in fact, and have been trying to gird myself to come into class. But I have to go home. Abject apologies. And that's why you get your shots from a doctor and not from your back garden. Education works best when all the parts are working. Teachers, students, and parents. This sign describes the education system really well. Okay, this took me a while to get, but someone commented, if the parents and teachers' gears are motorized, then they'll tear the students' gear apart. Seems accurate in that sense. Which makes sense because it wouldn't work if they turned. Yeah. Bad car. What are they even trying? How on earth did this person pass their test? Do they not know that you can turn the wheel to the right or not? Oh my goodness. No, they're not doing that. There's 3 of them as well. Oh. A friend sent me this. A bunch of eco-activists blocked off an intersection with a lot of plastic barrier tape. Nice, you know? They're stopping people from getting to work and they're also contributing to the bad environment. Lovely. I've had this aloe plant for like 5 months and I've been watering it. And I just discovered that it's plastic. It's the thought that counts, isn't it? At least they were actually watering their plants. The journey of your child's vaccine. How do you see the volunteers, like actually legit see they exist? It's all just Big Pharma trying to poison us to get more money. Guess what? 3,000 years ago, nobody was diagnosed with autism or cancer. I only came here for the meme. I'm glad I got vaccinated. It's always nice to see some intellect in the YouTube comment section. Without God, we are going to all die. Kim, we're all going to die with or without God. True? Eliminating all heat would help save the planet quicker. No, that's not how anything works. Why not go straight to the source? Heat. Still not how it works. I really hope this is a joke. Walmart needs to learn the definition of a value pack. Yeah, Walmart, just putting 2 into 1 packet doesn't mean it's better to buy that. Flat earthers spend $20,000 trying to prove Earth is flat, accidentally prove it's round. And definitely after that he still thinks it's flat. His mind is not being changed. Should schools ban kids from having best friends? Yes, the education system. Using the car wash to clean your potatoes. Yeah, this is big brain time. To be fair, that's actually pretty smart. It's probably way more efficient than cleaning them with anything else, so I respect that guy. Governor's free college plan faces backlash. Glad I'm disabled and don't pay taxes. Why should I pay for someone else's tuition? Mine's wasn't free. Mine's wasn't free. Yep, they've definitely been ripped off there. This is a photo of a picture printed on photo quality paper of a picture taken of a laptop screen that was posted through my door by the next door neighbor who thought we may want a car seat. We don't. He took a photo of a laptop screen on a digital camera, then uploaded that photo to the same laptop, then printed it out on photo quality paper, then hand delivered it. To reiterate, I live next door. He has my email address. I don't have anything to say here, just wow. How to avoid paying big licensing fees. We have Evil Midweek Cutie and Juice Demon. Oh, so Evil Midweek is Wednesday, and I have no idea what Juice Demon is. What? Hey everyone, if you want to check out a similar video to that, then click on screen right now. And if you want to see some epically funny jokes, follow me on Twitter at FakeJakeYT. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.